So yeah, let's talk about that. So your company before, tell me a little bit about what you were doing and what kind of work you were doing and why you decided that you might need a rebrand.
Okay, so I started AB Safaris about 5 years ago. It stands for Authentic Backyard Safaris, not Alberta Safaris. Okay. Uh, Everybody, usually most people that I meet, they always say Alberta Safaris, and I'm like, okay, we'll just roll with it. So it kind of got to me. At some point, I was like, you know what, this doesn't even make sense. It only makes sense to me. So with AB Safaris, what we did was we were doing African safaris, providing travel, like group travel, like solo, any kind of travel to Africa. That was the main focus. And then I decided to change because I was just getting, you know, frustrated about AB and always having to explain what it means. So I just decided like it's time for a rebrand, and then so we can expand to other continents instead of just focusing on Africa, which is still the main focus. But like the new brand, it's gonna focus on all the other continents, right? So what we did was we provided travel protection, like as in travel insurance. We provided destination information, like anything to do with like Africa, safety, immunizations, and all those, what people can see and what people can do when they get there.
Yeah, I mean, I learned so much going through the communication strategy process with you that we do at Olive. I learned so much about the kind of travel that you do, and then so much about Africa itself that I didn't know. I mean, I haven't traveled much in Africa. It's one of the continents that's on my to-do list. I think that's on a lot of people's what do you call it, bucket list.
Yeah.
It's definitely on mine in terms of doing safaris and Mount Kilimanjaro and things like that. Is there a certain country that you specialize in, or certain travel that you specialize in?
Oh my goodness, not just one country. I have quite a few countries, and right now we're expanding into Zambia, which is like fantastic. So I've been doing a bit more research about Zambia, and the information that I found is I'm just so blown away that Zambia is actually came a long way, you know. So I specialize in Tanzania, Kenya, Zimbabwe, Botswana, South Africa, not so much, Rwanda, Uganda, Morocco, Egypt. So those were the countries that we went to when it was like still AB safaris. So now we're expanding more into like Zambia, Malawi, Mozambique, I think Angola. We'll be looking into Ghana, Senegal, Togo, Benin. So pretty much like by the end of it all, we would have explored all 54 countries in Africa.